My child, be still for a moment and listen to what your heart has known for a long time. You were never made to walk through this life feeling lost or forgotten. You wake up every morning with worries that you don't say out loud. Put your fears and tired thoughts to rest. I know all of them, and today I'm going to answer them. When you hear these words, something will change in you. Not because the words are smart, but because I am in them. I've seen enough of you. I'm going to talk now. Please pay close attention. Want to move around a lot lately. The feeling that something is coming to an end. Having strange pain in places that used to feel like home. You've been scared that something is wrong with you. You're fine. Your spirit knows what your mind doesn't yet understand. I am moving you. You are not going to where you have been living. What you already know is not what I have planned. The season is changing, and it starts right now, as I speak to you. This is not a small change. This is the change that brings your whole life to a new level. Don't worry about that word moving. I don't pull up to hurt. I pull out to plant. If you leave a vine in poor soil, it will never produce the fruit it was meant to. The vineyard manager then lifts the tree, roots and all, and places it in ground that is deep enough to hold its future. That's what I'm doing with you. The shaking you felt isn't destruction. It's my hands on the roots. Picture a caterpillar in its dark cocoon. It looks like nothing is going on from the outside. It looks like nothing is moving. It appears to be done. But on the inside, a whole change is happening. That's been your season this past year. There was nothing there when it was quiet. You couldn't see the work. We're not seeing you fall apart. You are being put together in a different way. Piece by piece, in a way that will make sense to you in the end. It doesn't waste my time. I don't waste time being quiet. There were days when it seemed like nothing was getting done. I know your heart has been heavy. You felt worry like a stone in your chest. Getting up with it and going to sleep with it. Listen up. Fear doesn't have the last word in your story. I promise that I will keep my word to you. You were not made by chance. You were carefully shaped for a reason that is unique to you. No matter what, you have a light inside you that is meant to reach people. It's been hidden for a while. The cover won't stay on. As I do this move, my hand lifts the covering. See a tree that is planted next to a river. It's very hot outside. Even when it's dry, the tree doesn't die because its roots get water from a source that never runs out. That's why I made you. If you stay close to me, you will bear fruit at the right time, and no drought can hurt what I take care of. That tree doesn't get scared when the wind picks up. It stands even though its branches and leaves shake. What holds it up is below the ground, where no storm can reach. It's the same with your strength. A smile and always being there are things that people notice about you. I can see what's holding you back, and I am the one who has it. Remember where your strength comes from when you feel like you have nothing left to give. It wasn't your arms that were tired. It was never your tired spirit that got you through another day. I'm under you, closer than the breath you take next. When doubt starts to creep in at night, do not change what you know to be true. I've brought you this far. I'm not going to set you down now. Now, take a deep breath and listen. Do not hold yourself up. You are not behind or by yourself in this. Everything you're going through has already been weighed, and someone is stronger than everything else. Success is going to happen for you. I have already made up my mind about it. I'm one of those things that will never change. The things I said about your life are still true today, just like they were the day I said them. so keep going. As you move forward, be brave, because your steps are being led by knowledge that is much greater than your own. I am taking you to a place of peace and plenty. Even when the road doesn't make sense, you don't need to be afraid of what tomorrow brings. Before you even take the first step, the way is already set. The love around you is stronger than any trouble that comes your way. My peace is like a blanket around you, and my light goes ahead of you into the darkest part of the path. You won't get lost. We will remember you. Being aware of how much you are loved is your biggest strength as you enter this new season. Not loved in a general sense, as one of many people seen from afar. The person who loves you chose you and has never looked away. They know your name and chose to love you. That's why I'm here with you today, before the day ends. Since the move has already started, I didn't want you to be confused when you got there. I wish you could hear it from me. You weren't going where you were going where you were. Take that in and let it sink in. Say, Amen, out loud. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community, seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. If you are ready to hear this, let me remind you of how you have been kept before I show you where you are going. Picture a shepherd with his sheep. He doesn't lead from far away. He walks with the sheep. He can tell which one is limping, which one got too close to the cliff, and which one is just tired and needs to be carried for a while. That's how I took care of you. I never saw you as a face in a crowd. I have seen you as an individual, led you as an individual, and patiently waited for you. I led you to green pastures even when you got lost, were slow to follow, and needed to be carried more often than you'd like to admit. I'll take you to calm water. As you walked through the deepest valleys, I didn't send help from far away. I went down into the valley and walked with you. That's been true every season, even the ones when you didn't feel anything. Pay attention to this, because it's important for the next step. You can't bring your old problems with you to your new home. You were never meant to carry the weight of your past with you forever. You feel heavy with old pain, guilt, and memories that don't teach you anything new. I took care of everything a long time ago. The business is over. Imagine walking along the shore with a big bag on your shoulder that's full of rocks you found along the way. Every stone represents a mistake, a moment you wish you could undo, or a regret. That weight makes every step harder, Now picture putting the bag down next to the water and watching the tide pull it out further and further until it's gone. That's what my forgiveness does. The load doesn't get lighter. It gets rid of it completely. As far away from you as the east is from the west. That's how far I've taken your mistakes. People who only want to remind you of who you used to be don't need you to defend yourself. People who judge you for things that happened a long time ago are usually trying to hide what's going on in their own hearts. Think about yourself, not what other people say. I talked over you, and my voice is louder than theirs. On some days, the same old problems will come back with new names to try to get you down. In that case, don't run to noise and other things that will distract you. Instead, come to me. Be still and listen. Be honest with me about what's in your heart, and I'll answer. That's where you get stronger again. Also, don't let worrying about food ruin your peace. Take a moment to look back. Remember the times you were scared and didn't think you could get through it. You were unable to pay the debt, the news that made you scared, the door that seemed to be locked for good. Still, here you are. It looked like you hadn't planned more than once. Those times were not just lucky, it was me. No one is behind you with the same kind of loyalty. It's in front of you. Already working in places you haven't reached yet. I will do again what I did before. I'll do more too. This comes up again because trust is the path you will take this next season. Not sure things, trust. The path might not always be clear. I don't show you the whole path at once because I'm not just taking you somewhere. I'm making someone. The building takes place on the path. You are strong, but you haven't had to use it yet. You don't know you have reserves until it's time to use them. You've made it through every tough day. That's a pretty big record, everyone. That shows that someone has been with you. Also, know this about whatever you're scared of tomorrow. You're thinking about tomorrow, but you only have the strength of today. That's why it seems impossible. I don't give the strength of tomorrow today. I give it when tomorrow comes right on time and in full measure. I've never been late with it. Also, you've been waiting years for someone to notice how hard you've worked. They were waiting for applause that never came. Waiting for praise that always seemed to go to someone else. Pay attention to me. I paid attention to all of your quiet work. The early mornings that no one saw. When you helped someone but didn't tell anyone. Each and everything I wrote down is important. Think of a gardener taking care of a plant in a yard that no one has seen in a while. No one praises the people who water, pull weeds, and wait patiently for months on end when nothing seems to happen. Then, one day, the plant blooms, and everyone sees it. They have no idea how much care went into it over the years. You looked after that garden. Your bloom is on the way. At times, people didn't understand the weight you carried. They only saw your smile and thought everything was fine. That's not something wrong with you. It shows how strong you've been. But now that the season has changed, you don't have to act. You can be honest about how hard things are for you. Being honest is a doorway that leads to healing. Put the weight down. Let me hold what you have in your hands. You have enough for one season, and you won't need it for the next one. It takes open hands, a heart that listens, and a willingness to walk with me when I say to. I am about to tell you where I am moving you from and where I am moving you to. There are 7 moves, or changes from old to new ground. All of them were signed by me, and they are already at work in your life. You need to hear all 7, so bear with me. I believe you are right where you are. Here's the first step if this word is touching your spirit. I am moving you from not having enough to having plenty. You've been stuck in the land of not enough for too long. You began to think of it as home because you were so used to it. You get used to not having enough, to being ready for it, and to lowering your hopes to the level of what seems possible. That land was not given to you by your family. I've kept a record that isn't in any other ledger. Every faith-based seed you planted and every part you let go of when common sense told you to hold back. Every time you blessed someone else while you were having a bad day, you didn't lose anything. It was all added up, and everything has been growing for a harvest. But pay close attention. A harvest can't be given to a heart that is still lacking. I'm not just giving you more of what you already have. I'm moving you to a new place. I am moving you from the area where you are barely getting by to where you have more than enough. You won't go to abundance every once in a while. You will live there. I will meet all of your needs based on my wealth, not on your wages or the way people normally do business. I will do this based on the wealth of my glory. That's how to measure. Keep an eye out for it. Help will start coming from places that don't make sense on paper. You won't have to knock on any doors to open them. You'll just know that the ground has changed. You play a part in this movement, just like the sewers did in the past. You can only have faith if it stays in your heart and never gets to your hands. When saying something costs something, trust is real. My child, I want you to give some of what you have, something real, to the altar of this work, like putting gold on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed planted in deep water or an offering set on stone. Don't be afraid to do it. This shows that you trust me to provide and that your heart no longer longs for lack. When you let go with faith, it stays in your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest. I'm getting ready. Please remember the old woman who gave her 2 small coins. Others gave from what they had extra and didn't feel anything. She gave because she needed to, and I've told her story to every generation since. I never looked at the size of the offering. It was how much trust there was in it. For as long as the sewer holds on to it, the seed will never grow into anything else. When it hits the ground, it turns into a field. Now listen to the second piece. I'm taking you from being turned down to being accepted. You've been in the house that rejection built for too long. Family members who should have been happy for you turned you down. You got turned down by friends who should have been there for you. Not being let in when you knock on doors that should have opened. Each one added another brick to the wall of feeling like you were not wanted. For some of those walls, you learned how to paint. You told yourself that being by yourself was better. You told yourself that you didn't need anyone to welcome you. I understand better. You too. The pain of being left outside never went away completely. It changed the way you walk into rooms. It changed how quickly you think people will leave. But being turned down was always just a place you stayed. It's not who you are. I'm also letting you go. My son was fully aware of being turned down. The people he came for turned him away and looked down on him. He was sent out of the city so that you could be brought into the family. It didn't cost anything to accept you. I also don't pay for things I don't plan to use. The walls are coming down. I'm taking you to a place where you belong. People will welcome you even if they have no reason to. As you walk into a room that was closed off before, it will open up for you. People will welcome you into a group that you thought would never have room for you. And over time, the fear will fade as your heart gets used to its new surroundings. When the old rejections no longer hurt, you'll know this movement is over. When you remember the people who turned you down without getting tense in the chest. When you put away the arguments you never got to make. That freedom is something that was given to you. I don't just make things better for you. I fix what the old ones hurt you. Be kind to each other. I said as my son agreed with you. Take note of the order. You had to clean up before he would accept you, before you showed anything. Acceptance was never a wage you earned. What I did was my choice. Now all I'm doing is making your everyday life match up with what I've always known to be true. This is important to know about both movements. One because of a lack of things and one because of being turned down. These things are linked. If someone thinks they are unwanted, they will also think they don't deserve much. You won't have to say sorry for hoping once you know how welcome you are. Most likely, you will ask because sons and daughters ask questions in different ways than strangers do. Raise your head. You're no longer in the land of not enough. Behind you is the house of the unwanted. Your steps are taking you toward the open doors and the table that is already set. I got them both ready before you even knew you wanted them. There are 5 more movements to name, and each one affects a different part of your life. Your body, your friends, your purpose, and the right time for you. I am not leaving anything out, because a life that is only half moved is a life that is split, and I have never done half a job on someone who trusted me. Follow me now. The next move goes after the battle you've been fighting for the longest time, the one in your head. This is the 3rd movement. I'm taking you from being confused to being clear. Your thoughts have been cloudy. Thoughts that don't stop. All of the directions look just as uncertain. Some of the choices you made in that fog cost you years or even people. You weren't stupid. It was so foggy that you couldn't see, and nobody walks straight through fog. I'm not the one who caused that mess. I was never. I'm a God of peace, and the place where I'm putting your mind is peaceful. The fog is getting lighter as you listen. Voices that lied and made it hard for you to think clearly are being shut down. Things that were distracting you are being swept out of your way. Something you've been struggling with will suddenly make sense in a few days. Making a choice that has been hard for you will be easy. A direction you weren't sure about will become clear. When coincidences happen, don't believe them. So you can finally see what was always there. My hand will clean the glass. Making choices changes things more than clarity. It changes how you rest. When the mind is clear, it goes to sleep at night with a clear mind. My voice is easy to hear because it isn't being blocked out by 100 other worries. That peace of mind is something you were born with, and I'm giving it to you now. The 4th move goes deep into your body. I'm taking you from being sick to being healthy. You've been living in a place that wasn't meant for your body. So much pain that you stopped talking about it. You learned to plan your life around the limits you accepted as permanent roommates because you were tired. Listen to what I say over your frame. I am the Lord who makes you well, not who might get better or who could if things are right. Who makes people better? Active in the present tense. I remember how to knit your body together when I did it the first time. Keep an eye on what starts to change. The pain that was always there will start to ease up. In the mornings, strength that was lost will start to come back. What was going down will level off, and what was level off will get better. While you rest and learn, some of it will come to you. Some with the help of skilled healers, I put in your way. Some won't even bother to explain, because I reserve the right to do things that no one can track. Like the eagles, your youth will come back to you. That's not poetry for someone else. It's a promise that includes your name. Take good care of the body I gave you. Honor its limits, but don't worship them. And trust me with things you can't get to. I'm taking you to health. Let your hopes get there before your symptoms do. Now comes the fifth movement. Pay close attention, because it will make you feel like you're in the loneliest room in your life. I'm bringing you together from being alone. You've felt alone even when you were with other people, unseen even in crowded rooms, and disconnected even in relationships. Being alone was never something you were used to. It was a plan to hurt you. The person who wants to destroy your soul has always known a simple truth. Being alone makes it easier to give up on you. When you're by yourself, your fears and doubts aren't addressed. He tried to shut you off so you would think no one would understand. That reaching out was a sign of weakness. That alone time felt safe, a cage that had been painted to look like a house. I'm taking it apart. I put the lonely in families. That is an old pattern of mine that I haven't gotten rid of yet. I'm still getting people to come to you. When you talk to them, they'll understand without you having to say a lot. People got ready for you at the same time that you were getting ready for them. Helpers for the road ahead, not just bystanders. It's better to have two than one, because if one falls, the other can pick them up. It's been too long since someone picked you up after you fell. That time of year is ending. Someone will knock on the door, start talking, and a bond will form. It will feel funny to be back home. Don't run away out of habit when it happens. Let's go. There I will be, with the face of a friend on the other side. You will also be asked to do something. You have to let people really know you, not just see you from afar. People you trust should hear you say out loud that you don't have it all together. Being honest like that is not a failure. It's the gate that leads out of loneliness, and it costs a lot less than being alone. There's a reason I'm moving your money, your heart, your mind, your body, and your friends all at the same time. These rooms aren't their own homes. They support each other. A clear mind keeps the body from getting sick. A true friend keeps a hopeful heart steady. The bonds that hold you together are made when you share a lot. I'm not going to patch up one wall. I am putting the whole house back together. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Take a look at what I've named so far. From a lack to an abundance. From being turned down to being accepted. From being confused to being clear. From being sick to being healthy. From being alone to being connected. 5 moves are all still going on. None of them are waiting for you to be perfect. They only wait for you to decide to move forward and not look back. Maybe you want to know why now. Why does everything move at once after all these years? Because the seasons belong to me, and I don't look at men's calendars. There is no talk between the tree and spring. The sap will rise when the time comes, and nothing that happened in the winter can stop it. The time that was agreed upon has come. This is what made them antsy. The old places no longer fit because of this. But there are still 2 movements left. These are the deepest of the 7. One is about how other people see you. The other one is about the hour you've been waiting the longest. Lean in now, because I meant for these to be the last ones. This is the 6th movement. I am bringing you out of the shadows and into the light. You were not missed by accident, you were hidden. Hidden while on assignment. It's important for you to know the difference, because getting this season wrong has hurt you more than the season itself. Your gifts were not taken. No credit was given for your work. In places where you had the most to say, your voice was drowned out. It was clear to you that you didn't matter. That wasn't the right answer. A treasure that is buried is still valuable. Some things are buried because they are valuable. I hid you like a swordsmith keeps a blade safe in the forge. It's not because the blade has been forgotten, but because it's not done yet. If I had told everyone about you sooner, the attention would have shook you before it could break your character. There are many gifts that have grown faster than the souls that carry them. I love you too much to let that be your story. But listen to me now. It's no longer time to hide. You make the world a better place. A city on a hill can't be hidden either. No one turns on a lamp just to put it under a basket. It stands on a stand and lights up the whole house. You've been living under the basket for too long. As I lift the basket, my hand is on it. People will start to recognize you without you having to look for it. There will be a chance for you to meet the right people. People will hear your voice in places you didn't mean to go, and know why it's not for your glory, but for my own gain. What I put in you is what the world needs, and I want the world to get it. Being seen in my kingdom is not a waste of time. It's being a steward. Stay low in your heart when it comes. Being humble kept you safe when you were hidden, and it will keep you safe now that you're out in the open. Weak roots can't hold up heavy branches on trees. They go deep. That's what the buried years were for. Now comes the 7th movement, which is where all the other movements come together. I'm moving you from waiting to what will happen. It's been years since you were close to making a breakthrough, getting better, or living the life you thought you were meant to live. Everything is close, but nothing is coming. You began to think that was almost your permanent part. It was never there. The weights were necessary. They were there to protect you, get you ready, and fight back against an enemy who was afraid of what your arrival would mean. But listen to what held the door open. The hold has been taken away. What was stopping you has been gone. I closed the file of charges against your future by hand. I know what I have planned for you. Plans that will help you, not hurt you. Plans to help you feel hopeful and secure about the future. Those plans are not just thoughts going through your mind. They are a place that is ready and set up. I'm going to lead you into it now. Not when everything is fine. Not when the conditions are right. You'll know the difference before I can explain it. Things that have been stuck for a while will start to move. Things that always got lost will start to stay together. There will be no more of that strange friction around your steps, and you'll be amazed at how doors just open. As soon as I stop trying to make a delay go away, I feel that way. Think of the potter and the clay. This will help you understand the years you're asking about. The potter doesn't rush the wheel. His hands press hard sometimes. The vessel has to be pressed down and worked on again and again before it can become what it was meant to be. If you felt like your life was changing over and over, it wasn't for nothing. You had to go through every form to get to the one you were meant to hold. This is the end of the ship. It's time to use and fill it up. Think of gold in the fire instead. Gold doesn't become valuable just by lying there in the ground. It goes through fire, but the fire only leaves behind what was never gold. If the last few years have felt like heat, figure out what the heat was doing. No changes will be made to you by the end of this season. You are becoming better, and the part of you that stays is the part that stays. Let me say all 7 over you at once so you can understand what I'm doing. From a lack to an abundance. From being turned down to being accepted. From being confused to being clear. From being sick to being healthy. From being alone to being connected. From being hidden to being seen. Without waiting for fate. 7 changes. With one work, you can move your whole life from old ground to new ground. None of this is a reward for how well you did. Take a deep breath and let that truth lift your spirits. These are gifts, not wages. There is no way for you to earn your way into the new land. The owner of it is bringing you in. There are some mistakes in your part. Trust one step at a time, especially on days when the new ground still feels strange under your feet. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. It will also feel strange for a while. Every promised land does. As Abraham left Haran, he could feel it. Israel could feel it as they walked through the split sea. The fishermen felt it when they put their nets down on the shore. Not familiar is not a red flag. It is just the normal weather of obedience. Walk through it again. I've given the moves names. I showed you the ground. The only thing left is the crossing. You also need to know something about the crossing, because that's where most travelers fall apart. Not when they leave, but when they remember. Say the words, "Now I trust you." If you're ready to go into what I've set up, now comes the warning. Take it as love, because that's how it's given. The enemy can't stop this move. It has my seal on it, and nothing can take away what I set up. He only has one plan left though, and it's an old one that works. In the days to come, he will try to make you miss the place you are leaving. He will help you remember the old ground better. He will ease the pain of lack. He will make being alone feel safe. He will make the old pain feel like home, and the new promise feel like a risk. He will tell you in a whisper that your old life wasn't so bad, and that your new life might not hold you. Think back to when Israel was in the wilderness. They were freed from slavery by great signs, fed by bread from heaven, led by fire and cloud, and they still cried for Egypt. They thought about the food but forgot about the chains. Years passed between when they left and when they arrived. It wasn't because the promise didn't work. It was because their hearts still changed. Do not waste years by looking back. Once your heart rents a room in the old land, you can't move on to the new one. There will be times when you miss your home, but don't try to fight it on your own. Bring it to me. Call it what it is. A desire for what is familiar, not what is good. What you know and what is good are not the same thing. You will grow a lot this season as you learn to tell them apart. Also, keep in mind that you can't see this move the way I do yet. Imagine putting your face up against a beautiful painting so close that the rough strokes and bright colors are all you can see. It doesn't look like anything is linked. When you take a step back, the picture starts to make sense. You can't see the whole picture because you are too close to your own life. I'm not. From where I stand, even your worst seasons are right where they should be in the mix. So don't decide what to do when a part of this crossing looks like a mess. You are judging the lines on the paint. I'm almost done with the picture. When you take a step back, you'll be amazed at how carefully everything was put together. And don't worry if there is a part of the crossing that looks like it has nothing going on. The winter seems dead. It looks like the ground is locked. Even though the branches are bare, roots are drinking deeply and buds are secretly growing under the frost. Winter is not a dull time. Just because it's quiet for you doesn't mean it's been left behind. Spring doesn't need permission from winter to come. It just shows up, and so will yours. There are some things you will have to pass through. First, let go of old versions of yourself. When a snake has grown too big for its skin, it sheds it. It's not out of shame, it's just because the old skin doesn't fit anymore. You can let go of old fears, habits, and names you used to call yourself that I never gave you. It's not lost to shed that. It's growth making room for itself. There may be other connections that need to be broken. For some people, their time in your story is over when there are no bad guys around. Remember what they taught you. Feel free to let them go. Sometimes broken bonds can be fixed, and it's still not too late to reach out. I will show you which is which if you ask me. Not every open door behind you is a welcome, and not every closed door is the end of the matter. Also, don't compare things at the border. It doesn't have a visa for the new land. You thought your ground was failing when you looked sideways at someone else's harvest, but no one else's field was ever your standard. See the stars. There are different fires in different places, and none of them get dim when another one shines nearby. There's room in my sky for all the lights I've lit. Yours too, and especially yours where I put it, and decide to bring joy with you across the border. Joy is not a nice to have. For once everything is set, it's time to make plans for the road. You can laugh while things are still getting better. You can be thankful for small things even when big things are uncertain. It doesn't bother a child to play in the morning and have hard lessons in the afternoon. Get that freedom back. The Lord's joy is not the reward you get when you're done with your work. That's the strength. Keep your peace as you cross. That's how you'll be able to hear me. Take time every day to be still and away from all the noise in the world. Not to show devotion, but just to be with me. There are many things in the world that can take your attention away, but none of them can give your soul what it needs. Peace, joy, and direction that are real, these come from one place. You already know where to find me. People who really want to find me will find me, I will hold you steady in that stillness. Lean on me when you feel weak and feel the ground hold you. If you're not sure what to do next, just listen. I don't show you everything at once. I always show you enough, though. For people who trust the person carrying the lamp, the foot lamp has always been enough to light the step they are on. One more thing about the bridge. You have to be persistent. Don't give up. Look for more. Knock again. There is a child who knocks on a door without knowing when it will open because, deep down, the child thinks someone is home. I'm at home. I've always lived at home. It's been knocked on many times, and the door is already moving. The river shows us the same thing. Stone is tough, but water is soft. Still, the canyon was made by the river, not by force but by going on. Every year, your quiet refusal to give up has been paving the way for your future, and nothing can now change it. The shape could not be seen. It was still taking place. Do not turn as you cross. Put away what's done. Bring peace and joy. Tap it to get it to open. You no longer owe anything to the old land, and the new land is closer than it has ever been. Let me talk about rest before I seal this word over you. You will need it in the new land. You have thought of rest as a wage, something you have to earn when the work is done. I, on the other hand, never finish anything. That's why you've never really rested. That's over now. Rest was never payment. It was an offer made before you asked for it. Rest is more than just lying down. It is a mind that shuts down. The part of you that never stops watching is finally letting go, because it trusts the person who is watching. If you are tired and carrying a lot, come to me. I will give you rest. That offer has been there for you your whole life. Go through it. Also, learn to keep what I'm restoring safe. You can say no to things that make you feel bad, even if they are good or something that other people expect of you. No matter how kind its intentions are, a well that is never let to fill up again serves no one. Setting limits is not being selfish. They are taking care of a life I am rebuilding. Instead of always pouring into others, let someone pour into you for a while. Also, be patient as you heal. It won't come all at once. It comes in short, quiet bursts like this deep breath. There was an honest talk, and in the morning you were able to forgive yourself for something you had been holding against your heart for too long. Also, know this about places that are broken. A bone that was set well and had time. Men's strongest right where the line broke. What hurt you doesn't get to decide who you are. It turns into your toughest part while I take care of it. Go back to dreams you put on hold years ago. Being busy and having a lot of things to do made you decide it was too late. It's still possible. The dreams I made will never end. They stay alive until the sewer comes back by waiting quietly, like seeds in a storehouse. Many people started their most important work in the last few chapters, after getting off track and going to school. It's not broken that it took longer. It's all yours alone. Don't be surprised if being honest feels strange at first, like speaking a language you used to know but stopped. Do it in small amounts with the few trustworthy people I put next to you. Say one honest thing about your struggle. Also, look at how the weight changes when it's shared. It gets heavy to carry what you did by yourself in the dark. When we carry things together in the light, they get lighter, and sharing them often helps them heal. Don't forget your own record either. You've made it through every tough day. Every breakup, every disappointment, and every moment you thought you would never get through, you did. Slowly, day by day, they built up their strength, and it will always be inside you now. No matter what tomorrow brings, You will be ready for it because you have proof. Now, my child, get up on the inside because it's time to close the move. I have said what I will do. Heaven can't wait to hear yours. Say these words with me out loud if you can, or whisper them if you have to. Your voice makes it clear that you agree. Father, I accept the 7 movements you have called for my life. You say, I'm leaving lack behind and moving into plenty. I'm leaving defeat behind and will stay in acceptance. I'm leaving the fog behind and moving on to the clarity. I'm leaving sickness behind and moving into health. I will no longer live alone. Instead, I will live with others. I'm leaving the shadows behind and stepping into the light you chose for me. I'm leaving without further ado and will follow my destiny. Also say this, I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to put back together what you destroyed. When the old life calls my name, I won't answer. I'm not going to where I have been. Father, thank you for not leaving me where you found me. I'm moving right now in your name. Yes, it's written down. The deal is set in stone, and what was set in stone in heaven will happen on earth. You did not just happen to be here at this time. I told them to do it, and I told you to hear every word of it before the end of the day. Now let me tell you what your days will be like. You will wake up with a plan instead of fear when you used to wake up. More and more like light getting stronger toward noon, but not every morning or all at once. You will begin to hope again and not feel silly about it. You won't have to scrape for money because you will give from a surplus. People will know you instead of just seeing you. Once you look back on your life, you'll see that you're not the same person you were when you lived in the old land. That will make you happy, and I will be happy with you. When good things happen, and they will, share them. Feed the hungry, comfort the grieving, and revive the tired with the same kindness that made you feel better. Being kind is what keeps blessings alive. If you hold it too tight, it stays still. It grows as it is passed along and comes back to you with more than it had before. Stay close to me, because you're afraid I'll leave, because I will never leave you or forget about you. Stay close because that's what it's all about. The movements, the plenty, the healing, and the fate. All of that is just a frame around one treasure. This is the treasure. You walking with me, not ashamed or scared, just the way it was meant to be. Now, let these last words wash over you like the sun going down. You are loved beyond measure, not just when you feel like it. You are held during every storm and led through every unknown. You are never, ever forgotten. The most interesting part of your story is still to come. I know this because I'm writing it, and the endings never let me down. Now you can go in peace, have faith, and move forward. Remember the tree by the river when the wind picks up. When the ground feels weird, think about who put your foot there. And when you get to the full place I prepared for you, remember this day. It was the day you heard the word and believed it, and your life started to move. You're not the same person you used to be. You're not where you were. The old ground doesn't own you. You can already feel the new land under your feet. Welcome to plenty. Welcome to being accepted. Come in and enjoy the peace, health, connection, and light. Welcome to your fate. Welcome back, my love. Say it, I accept it all. Raise your hand if you agree. God bless you if you think this message was sent just for you today. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description, and pinned comment a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.